Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Got some great news for you today. Uh, Two things. The first is something you probably have seen before in the news. I've probably seen on a YouTube video about this, or if you read Supreme Court decisions or just check out the news, you probably saw this. The Supreme Court had a decision this week that came out to be a 9-0 decision. It was unanimous. The liberal and conservative justices all agreed. And it was basically a Fourth Amendment case that had Second Amendment ramifications. Okay, so the background is basically a husband and a wife got into an argument, and the husband brings out a gun and puts a gun down. He's like, kill me, I'm gonna shoot myself, kill me, whatever. So they they have their little spat, and the wife goes off, and she gets concerned, so she calls the police to do a welfare check on her husband. The police call, get no answer, so the police, they go and check out the gentleman, and then they find him outside on his porch, if I remember right. But they have a conversation with him. Everything seems to go well, and he agrees to go along with them and be admitted for a mental health check or whatever. But under the agreement that they would not take his firearms. Police agreed to that. He went in for his evaluation, but the police went back to his house and seized his firearms. He, of course, sued, as any American would do, and lower courts sided with the police. So it eventually made its way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court this week ruled in a decision that was unconstitutional, and that municipalities and authorities have no reason to do this without a warrant. You have to have a warrant signed off by a judge before you can go into someone's house. The Supreme Court has always held that the home is sacred. So that was really good news. Justice Thomas actually wrote the decision that's going to be the binding precedent here, and he wrote it kind of broadly. So it does appear that this kind of looks like the end of the red flag laws that we've all been concerned about. Now, on this channel, we don't get into politics. The only time we get into politics, or we'll get into politics, is if it's Second Amendment related, because, of course, we're a gun channel. That's what we do here. We're American. We love the Constitution. Anything that goes against the Second Amendment in any way, we are against 110%. Absolutely do not take anyone's firearms. If you're an American, you have the right, and me personally, I believe the duty to have a firearm and protect yourself, your family, your community, and your free state. All right, but that's the first piece of good news. Very, very happy to hear that. And I was even more surprised with the decision that it was a 9-0 decision. So that made me very, very happy to see that. Okay, the next piece of news, like I said, we are not only a gun channel, but that's just our profession. We're into guns, mostly gunsmithing, but I'll get you whatever I can get you. Whatever you want. If you got the money, I'll get it for you. No problem. Don't care. What do you want? It's my job to serve you. So with that, I'm always looking around, Gun Broker and other sites like that, but also we have a lot of different distributors that we work with. Whether it's manufacturers going to wholesale or imports, not getting into that road, but there's a lot of different distributors out there with different stuff. Not everybody carries the same thing. It's like if you're looking and shopping for anything else, pretty much, you just shop around and see where you can find what you're looking for at the better deal. Basically how that goes. Okay, so early in 2020 something happened. Don't know what that is, but something happened in 2020 that resulted in everybody rushing to the gun shops and the gun stores and anywhere that had guns labeled on it and buying everything they can get their hands on, including all the ammunition. It was very weird to see that. So I'll try to explain it as I seen it, as I witnessed, as I was a part of, okay? So the day before, there was absolutely nothing out of the normal. I'm sitting here, I'm going through websites so I can look to see who's got what for what. And I mean, yeah, I could put anything in any of my carts that I wanted to. How many of this, how many of that, how, whatever, ammo, guns, whatever. Get you what you want, no problem. Like 99 plus available. You know, help yourself, get everything. So go home that day, come back the next day within 24 hours, and of course we are absolutely slammed. It is. I've never seen our shop that busy. It was absolutely insane. But anyway, as the day goes along, I'm noticing that the firearms and the ammunition and everything is starting to look pretty low. Like, you know, yikes, we need to get some more guns and ammo because we're almost out. So I go online to start placing orders and seeing what I can get, and pull up the first site. Nothing available. And by nothing available, I mean anything from like $300 to $800, pistols, rifles, tactical shotguns, that type of stuff, all gone. Zero. Now, if you wanted to spend $1,000 or $1,500, $2,000 or more on a handgun or something like that, yeah, there's still options available out there for you, no problem. That was never too bad. But everything reasonable that most people buy, just zero, nothing available anywhere. And you know, I have my own hypotheses about what happened there, but I can't prove any of it, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But I just find it very odd that in less than 24 hours, just everything was gone. But we'll leave it at that. So, you know, I was expecting for things to get back normal within, you know, a couple weeks, because I've never seen anything like this before. So, you know, days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into a year plus. And what changed, really the only thing that I really saw, all the mid-range price is either zero or there was an A for allocated. And basically what that means is, since, you know, we're not a large corporation, we're not a box store like Academy or, you know, Bass Pro Shop or anything like that. So we would have to call our distributors and basically beg and plead for anything that we could get. So that wasn't fun. So that's been a year of suck, and I've not been happy with that. And I'm just like you. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So I'm listening to other people on YouTube. I'm listening to what our suppliers are saying. I'm listening to what manufacturers are saying, and I'm hearing them. But I'm also seeing what's available, seeing, you know, more and more stuff become unavailable, not becoming more readily available, and it was just starting to get hard to believe any of this. I'm one of those people, you got to show me, not tell me. So I've been waiting to actually see some real results before I get excited. And this week has actually brought what I've been waiting to see. Yesterday and the day before, past couple days, I have been getting emails from our suppliers. And on these emails have been what I've been waiting to see for so long. It's lists, I mean, huge lists. Like, got to scroll down to read all the firearms that are now off allocation. So that is, to me, what I've been waiting to see. You know, people tell you something, people talk. And, you know, if you're into firearms, you hear a lot of talking. A lot. And that's what people do. I have no problem with that. I like hearing people talk. But now actually being able to see this stuff, it's showing me, not just telling me. So I'm just very, very excited about that. It does look like we have really turned the curve to start getting everything a little more back to normal here in the U.S. as far as firearms go. So I'm very excited about that, and I thought I would let you guys know, because it's actually real. It's not me wishing and hoping. So the firearms are looking good, and I'd like to say, you know, good job to the manufacturers out there. I know a lot of you manufacturers have probably gotten thumbs down or some nasty comments from people. You know, it is what it is. Welcome to the internet. But hey, they stuck with it. They did the best they could. And with everything being worked the way it was, it really came down to like what state you were in. That really did matter, about how much you could operate your manufacturing plants, with how many people you can operate with. But they stuck with it, and it does look they finally turned that curve, and things are actually getting better with firearms. Now, ammo. That's not been as well. Just going to be honest with you. It does look like 9mm and 5.56, 223. They seem to be easier to get now, a little better to get, and the price is starting to really drop on those rounds. But you know, it seems like most of the manufacturers that were in business kind of spent their time and focus on those rounds, and the other ones kind of went to the wayside. And then you had things like Remington went through bankruptcy, and their ammo manufacturing was down. So that really didn't help. It was a very bad time for it to be down. And so that's not, I'm not seeing what I want to see there. So that sucks. But the firearms, I mean, just email after email, distributor after distributor, just boom, 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 all these firearms. It's just so good to see. And it's like walking through a tunnel of just pitch blackness for a year, just kind of feeling around, trying to get through the tunnel, to all of a sudden see light and know where you are walking toward, and can finally see an ending to this. So I'm very excited about that, and just can't wait for things to get a little bit more back to normal. For all the new folks out there, this ain't normal. This definitely is not normal. But yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a really good day, and I'm gonna set this. Got a new scope, so I'm gonna sight this in. I think I probably loaded a little too much there. But yeah, we're going to get that taken care of. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this was good news for you. I'm excited. I'm going to have a great weekend. I'm actually going to kind of get back out and shoot like I used to. I'm just so happy. But hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for watching the channel. Have a great day.